Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome to another video. My name is Sid, and in today's video we're going to cover the headstand. This exercise is mainly used as a progression to learn the handstand. The reason we use this exercise is because it teaches us to be upside down, as well as help us build up core strength and prepare for more advanced handstand progressions. This will mainly be targeting your shoulders, your upper back and your core muscles. This can be a great exercise to use in your training routine if you do it right. But however, there are a couple of mistakes that a lot of people tend to make, which can make this exercise more harmful than beneficial. We are going to begin with some of these common mistakes, and I'm going to show you guys how to fix them. One of the most common issues with the headstand and bodyweight training in general is rushing to learn the skill. This will most often lead to you not accomplishing the goal, or you injuring yourself, or even worse, both. This is obviously not something that you want, so take it easy, make sure that you follow a proper plan with proper progressions, and don't rush towards the end goal. The second mistake that I see often is using improper head placement. What can happen is you put more of your forehead on the ground rather than the top of your head, and this is going to put your head in a position where it's going to put a lot of unnecessary pressure on your neck. You rather want to put the top of your head on the ground, which is going to create a more neutral head position and will remove any of this unnecessary pressure of the neck. This last mistake is quite simple but makes a huge difference. It's simply putting your hands in the wrong position. You want to place your hands in front of your head in the headstand. You want to try and create a triangle between your hands and the head. A common mistake is to put the hands beside or close to the head. This will make it harder to find the balance in the headstand, and it's going to make it less stable, and you're going to have to use your core more to hold this position. So rather focus on creating that triangle position, keep the hands in front of the head, and you're going to get a more safe and stable position for the headstand. We are now going to cover some of the progressions that we use to learn the headstand. So it all starts with the tripod. To perform the tripod, you're going to use a mat or something soft to put your head on, so you don't hurt your head, obviously. And then you want to create that triangle position that we talked about before. You want to keep the elbows tucked in, you don't want to keep them out to the side. And then you want to walk up with your feet towards the elbows, and then you want to place your knees on the elbows and get settled in this position. And then you want to make sure that you protract your shoulders. Don't let them retract and fall over, so create a nice round back. Then you want to slowly start to lift one or both legs at the same time, and then you want to lift them up into the tripod position, and then you want to hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. And if you can do this comfortably for about 30 seconds, then you might be able to move on to the next progression. So once you can do the tripod, we're then going to move on to the headstand. So the most difficult thing with moving from the tripod to the headstand is the transition from the tripod to the headstand. We can either just tuck our legs and then lift them up into the headstand and then extend the legs to complete the skill, or you can start to lift one leg at a time just to feel the balance and to see if you are ready to perform the skill. Once you feel comfortable enough, then you can just lift up, and you can either extend one leg at a time or you can extend them both at the same time. If you are scared to go into the skill, then you can perform it against the wall just to be safe and to remove any mental blocks from going up into the headstand. So the most important thing with the headstand is to keep the elbows tucked in, have that nice triangle position, keep the core tight, squeeze the butt, and maintain good body tension. If you can do the headstand, then you can move on to a harder progression, which is the forearm stand. But instead, we're going to put the hands together. We are going to put them on our head, and then we're going to balance on our forearms instead of the hands. This is going to make balance harder, which will make you engage your core more to maintain that good body position. To enter this position, you can either do it in a tuck position or a pike position, where the pike is going to be harder and the tuck is going to be the easier progression. that was all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, then please hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to see more videos, then you can subscribe, and I post weekly videos. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday and Saturday. You can also find a link to my Patreon page in the description. If you want to support my channel, then you can do that, and that will help me tremendously with making these videos for you guys. And yeah, that was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys in the next video. Peace.